Well, good morning, everyone. Great chamber weather, right? I'm Rick Meredith, President of the Anderson County Chamber of Commerce, and we're so excited for this day. Are you guys excited? This is a great crowd. Thank you all for coming. We're going to have a very short program because this is really a celebration. This has been a long time coming, at least for the last 8 years in my position, but even the ones before me, this has always been a dream. So we're here to celebrate and break the ground. So let me give you a little details. You saw these beautiful pictures over here that were brought by MBI, which is our architect engineering group. And before I describe any more, I'm going to ask Mr. Chuck Grant to come up. He's our Senior Vice President of MBI, and introduce some of his people in the crowd. And one big shout out to the designer, but I'm not going to steal your thunder, Chuck.
You got all the thunder, Rick. I'm Chuck Grant. I'm with MBI Companies, and I'd just like to introduce, and I really appreciate doing all the work with Anderson County. We've had a long relationship over the years. If you're unfamiliar, we were Michael Brady Incorporated previously, and Mr. Brady previously lived in Norris for quite a long time. I'd just like to introduce a few people of our team, which is Cody Bancroft's going to be our project manager, and then Phil Whitfield is really the designer for the project, and then of course we've got Beth Ann, who everybody probably already knows. And again, we really do appreciate all the work that we do for Anderson County, and we feel like we're a good partner with y'all. So thank you very much. Appreciate it, Chuck.
Thank you, Chuck. So, you know, this beautiful building's about 12,000 square feet, give or take. We're still working on the floor plan. We're almost done with that. This is kind of what the outside looks like. We've probably been working on that for about 3 months. So there's the last rendering on the outside. The inside's to be determined, but it's going to be a great facility. So, you know, the last 90 years of this chamber has been a long time if you go back and look at our history. And for this just to come and just be a part of it is fantastic, because all of you all, chamber members, elected officials, are the ones that really make this county go. And we're proud. You know, Anderson County's #1, so if you go to the Tennessee Chamber or the U.S. Chamber in Tennessee, Anderson County's always first. So we're going to continue being first. All right? All right. So I got some good friends here. Being a former elected official, I can't see everybody's name, but all of the elected officials, city, county, raise your hand. You guys help us a lot. Mayor Burton's back there, Gary Long. I saw my colleague on County Commission, Mr. Smallridge, over here. I see Cindy Boshears, represent Congressman Flashman. He couldn't make it this morning, but we appreciate you. I see Denise Palmer, newly elected, took one of my seats, as well as Michael Foster on County Commission. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. But we couldn't do this without all of this help you see. Mr. Manis doing the sound. I don't know where he disappeared. Rodney Coker, Ace Hardware, Coker Rentals helped us with all of this. Willow Ridge helped us with this dirt. Gotta have dirt to do a groundbreaking. My colleagues at MBI probably wouldn't want to do a groundbreaking out here right now, so it'd be a little tough to dig dirt, right, guys? But seriously, we couldn't do it without all of those. Evans Candy Company stepped up, a little treat that we have under the tent. We appreciate them. And then obviously, we couldn't have done this without a very important vote by the chamber board. So I know most of you are here. I can see if you've joined the chamber board, please raise your hand. We'll get you all up here in a minute. So thank you very much. We've captured that historic vote that you made to not only do this, to build this building, but it was fantastic, and we couldn't do it without all of you all. And obviously, my staff, Jackie, Marcia, Brooklyn, Jared, Janet. I know y'all are all here. And then we have Caitlin and Parker up here, our 2 interns from Clinton High School we've added. And they've helped us out this morning. So to my staff and Marcia being the event coordinator, thank you. This is all put together by them. Thank you very much. Also have with me one of my colleagues in the chamber world, Maria Tucker, somewhere, looks right here. Rocky Top Chamber, thank you for coming. I think Tracy's here from E-Tech. I saw her face. There you go, back there. Thank you. We appreciate you. So with that, I'm going to turn it over. I got 4 lovely speakers here in no particular order. Talking about the Lieutenant Governor, right? So anyhow, we are honored to have the Lieutenant Governor of our great state of Tennessee with us this morning, and we're going to ask him to come up and make a few comments. Governor?
Thank you.
Thank you, Rick, and I'm delighted to be here and bring you greetings from 3 of the people that make things happen in Tennessee: Governor Bill Lee, Speaker Cameron Sexton, and Jack Daniels. It's a great day for the chamber, and I really do appreciate the effort put forth on building a new building. You can see that Clinton is on the move, Clinton's growing, and that it's a delight to see the progress that's being made in this town. I recall when I was first elected, I went around campaigning, and that was right after Reconstruction. I ran around, at least that's what my opponent said one time. But I went around to different places, and I went up to Conley Sharp's store. Y'all remember Conley Sharp up in Andersonville? There were a couple of people. He had benches outside, sitting on the benches, and they were whittling and chewing. And I handed them cards, and I said, "I'm Randy McNally. I'm running for the legislature." And one of them said, "Yeah, we were just laughing about that today." It's a joy to be here, and it's a joy to be with you. And thank you for all the contributions that you've made that make the chamber a success, and in turn the chamber makes Clinton a success. But thank y'all.
Also, we have with us Representative John Reagan, who represents us in the House. So, Representative, you can say a few words.
Thank you. They will be a few, I assure you. First off, welcome everybody, and especially welcome to those that are making this happen. This is indeed a signal day for Clinton, for Anderson County, and for the state of Tennessee. I sometimes think that people overlook the contribution that chambers of commerce make across our great state, across our great nation. But certainly here in Clinton, it is one that is well noted and well received. So for all of you that are on the board and working hard, congratulations. I hope this new facility enables you to do even more. And in that vein, I hope that we're able to do even more for our great state. With that said, as promised, it'll be a few, but I will close with saying congratulations and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Representative. So, as you know, our board has a great chairman, in Joey Smith. And Joey has led the effort for all the history, not only in our town, but in our county. I think he's going to touch on a few history remarks about our site that we're fixing to build on. But Joey has led the effort throughout this year with the board members, and that famous vote that we talked about earlier to fund this project, it was Joey's leadership. So Joey, go Big Orange. We're glad you're wearing orange. He said it was chamber orange, but we'll let him slide. No, just kidding.
Today.
Yeah. Joey Smith, chairman of the board.
Thanks, Rick. Today, obviously, is historic. It's historic on so many different levels. The organization, the chamber, is historic. In 1932, a group of men started a businessmen's association. 1 year later, in 1933, it became an official chamber of commerce. And I want to mention our 10 original directors, since we're the board, our board members here. Our original board: Mr. R.C. Hoskins, Mac Burkhart, Dr. James Hall, Archie Crenshaw, Carl Kincaid, Davis Bonner, Wallace Carden, Hubert Rutherford, T.L. Sieber, and Mayor Ben Alexander. I want to give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you for what you did. The location is historic in downtown Clinton. Downtown Clinton was born in 1801, just 5 years after Tennessee became the 16th state to join the Union. That's kind of amazing. Clinton's witnessed so many things, from frontier settlement, Civil War troops marching probably down this street right here to get to Cumberland Gap, civil rights history, war history, so many different things. This very site here is historic. Former home site of Xenophon Zenas Hicks. We'll call him Zen, as everybody else did. Well known in his time, he bought this lot in 1894 from his father-in-law, Colonel Sawyer, who lived next door in Samuel Franklin's parking lot. That house is also gone. Built a home here for his wife Effie, and they raised 2 daughters right here on this site. He was an alderman for the city of Clinton, mayor of Clinton, a Tennessee state senator, the city attorney, the county attorney, a United States Army veteran, a federal judge for the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals, and Sunday school director. The design of this new building is historic, and thank you to MBI for sitting down with us and listening. Undoubtedly, one of the most significant businesses in our history was Magnet Mills, that opened in 1905. And even though that structure's gone, it was part of the Clinton skyline for so long, and the water tower is still here. But elements of that building and the general look of downtown Clinton is incorporated in that design. Reminds us of what that business did, which was keep people employed through the Great Depression and brought prosperity in a time of poverty. So the design itself is historic and honors that. Obviously today is historic, where I think that it's safe to say that we're fulfilling the dreams of our founding fathers and mothers. In reading about them and their goals in 1932 and 1933, it wasn't to make money. They didn't form a chamber to make money. They formed the chamber to advance the cause of Clinton and Anderson County. And to quote Carl Kincaid, one of those founding board members and president of Magnet Mills, he said, "We must do as well for those who are to come after us as our fathers did for us." He insisted any new building should be planned for the future and not for the present. And so I think today, when we turn this dirt, that we're living up to that dream and that challenge. We honor the past by paving the way for our future. So thank you all for coming today and being part of this historic occasion.
Thank you, Joey. That's great. So, as you know, we're partnering with 2 other organizations who will be tenants in this building as well. Anderson County Tourism. Sorry, Stephanie. I know you got another title, but anyhow. Tourism will be a part of this, as well as ACEDA, which is our Anderson County Economic Development Association. I don't think Andy's with us today. He's got a little knee issue. But Stephanie is here on behalf of tourism to make a few comments and recognize some folks. Stephanie?
Thank you, Rick, and thank you for putting this together. Everything, as always, you do an exceptional job with everything that you do, and your staff also. I would like to recognize our tourism board. We have some members here. Maria is our chairperson. If y'all will raise your hand. Veronica, Lisa, I'm not going to name names because I'm going to miss somebody. I know that I am. JB, Michael Foster. I know Brent's here from Winrock. Veronica from the park. So I think I got everybody. And also here with me today is Terry McCall. She is our deputy director, and she's my right hand, left hand, everything. She's my backup. So I don't know what I would do without her. But I do appreciate the support of the board. They've always been very supportive of everything that we've done. And when I came to them with this idea, they said, of course, why not? And also voted unanimously to yes. And it's a little bit different process for us, but we are excited about us moving forward and working with the chamber and being housed with them. And like Joey, when I thought about today and what I was going to say, I thought about kind of our history and what Anderson County has been through over the past 150 years. Looking at, even bringing in, talking about Coal Creek and the pioneers in that area. The Museum of Appalachia definitely has a display of the pioneer spirit. Even Norris Dam, that was a project, you know, and Oak Ridge project that was change the face of this community. And I feel like this also is going to be a next step that's going to change the face of this community. And we're really excited about the opportunity. This is going to be our home, but this is going to be an opportunity for this community to have a great economic development tool that we can use. So again, thank you everybody for your support, and thank you to my board, and appreciate you all being here today.
Thank you, Stephanie. Two things in closing. I want to thank Roger Houck, the mayor, council, for allowing Clinton PD to do a semi-block of traffic so nobody get hurt coming across the road. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you for that. The sun's now shining. Isn't that a perfect timing? Anyhow, so with that, I'm going to ask our VIPs. They'll come grab a shovel. This is not coordinated except for this first picture. I'd like to ask all of our board members of Anderson County Chamber of Commerce, as well as MBI, and Stephanie, and he's not here to come up in this photo, but we have 18 shovels, plenty of dirt. If anybody wants a photo, separate boards, y'all are more than welcome. We might turn it around and shovel the dirt back over there because I'm gonna have to clean this off. So anyhow, we'll do that later. But really, thank you all for coming. We appreciate everyone's support. And finally, we are taking pledges to help construct this building as far as on the chamber side. See one of me or one of the staff members if you'd like to make a personal pledge or a corporate pledge. So with that, I'm going to ask my staff to help coordinate this first photo, and will allow us to get over here in center field. And with that, thank you all for coming. I appreciate you very much. Thank you.